A lot of my career has been spent working for private family businesses, and that's what I really enjoy. I thought taking this course might allow me to do some even better things for the family I work for, as well as their various businesses. I was also really interested to see what I could learn about the family office concept, and honestly, perhaps to use the training and certification later in my career, maybe to do some board advisory or consulting work in the area of advising private family businesses. Time is always my greatest enemy. There's always more things I want to do than the time I have available for, and I was concerned about the time commitment. As well as the thought, honestly, of going back to school full-time for a number of days. That's a lot of time to kind of book in my schedule. And, at the end of the day, these things are really good depending on the people who are in the room. And so I was wondering about who else might take the course and the relevance of what their experience and also, my own experience in the program. The instructors have been very good, and they have an incredible wealth of family enterprise advisory experience. The content of the course is very good, but it's really the practical stories or the practical insights of what the instructors have done in certain situations that's of real value here, because those are things that you can apply, really in the real world. My cohort, the people I'm doing the course with, they have been excellent, and we really gelled early on, and there's a lot of different types of people in the room. Everyone has a bit of a different lens that they bring to family enterprises, and I've really enjoyed thinking and learning about their perspective on things, which at times can be quite different from mine. Thinking about how families do or don't communicate and how they manage crisis was a real eye-opener for me. I think about how I would handle a family issue, and sometimes I realize I'd be no different than some of the case studies we looked at. Learning to think about the emotional and other aspects first before you rush to kind of the practical, legal or financial solution, that's been really interesting for me, and it's is something that I think is of real value from this program. For me, it's about thinking about things differently. It's easy when you're in a position like mine where it's kind of ownership or management, where you just think about those issues. But, in family enterprises, the family touches all aspects of the business, and you really need to think about their issues and their wishes first. And what does that mean? Because that might be a completely different solution. You also need to think about long-term solutions, because families are not thinking about tomorrow or the next day. They're thinking in terms of generations and legacy. So it's that long-term view of what the family's really trying to do and how you can help them do that. That's the biggest takeaway for me from this.